Nina Furaha Kukatana no Wewe. Mimi ni Chris. Hi everybody, new name here, playing my favorite game, Sure Realms. And in this upload, after greeting any Swahili speaking guests to the channel today, I wanted to show you what I think is a not necessarily innovative, but a unique-ish strategy for Gear Raid 2 Stage 19. So we're going to go into our Gear Raid guides, and I'm going to select Stage 19, go into the recommended lineups, scroll down a little bit because I think I've been bumped a bit, but there's how I beat Gear Raid 2 Stage 19. There's no Dolores, there's no Laurel, there's no cost generator, there's no healer, and there's no marksman and no mages. And you might be wondering, well, wait a second. Obviously, he didn't cheat, but how did this player accomplish that? So we're going to duplicate the run again, hopefully in this run right here. Now, a key in this is bringing cheat death heroes. And one of the strongest cheat death heroes for this strategy, especially in the entire game, is Valeria. So in case you're not familiar with Valeria, when you use her ultimate, it extends by 1 tile. So she gains extra range. During the use of Valeria's ultimate, if you're reading over here, she is immune to death. However, if she sustains fatal amounts of damage during her ultimate, she will die when her ultimate finishes. So, if you build your Valeria strong enough, you can use her ultimate so that she doesn't die, but she's strong enough to murder these pebble brains and be retreated so that you get credit to have her half her cost back. Now I'm going to let her get hit once. Then I'm going to use her ultimate. So I'm assured that she has enough time to kill them. And as soon as she kills this one, you retreat the hero, okay? Their nomenclature is the word retreat. We say revoke or whatever, it's retreat, as if she was chicken. And believe me, that warrior goddess Valeria is not chicken. So the boss is going to do his regular scream and yell. And then he's going to call his mini pebbles, okay? This is like from Trailer Park Boys, J-Rock and the Rock Pile. Again, I'm going to use, after that first double fist slam, here comes a cheat death defender broke here. And as soon as the boss is done with his slams, because I don't have a hero, I have to wait for those, I bring in 2 damage dealers. And again, just to remind you, during her ultimate, Valeria can reach on the other side of that platform, so she can help Zilitu. So I bring Zilitu. First of all, I don't have arrogance, and I don't know how many people would have a ratchet. However, Zilitu seems kind of common, so you'll see how powerful she really is as well. Now, my broke here more than likely is going to die, but I can save him as a blocker, and you'll see with his shield mechanic right here. So as soon as that shield that you saw was for 148,000 HP expires, if anyone's near on that tile, they're going to freeze. So it's not necessary, as you notice, to have him. I could have retracted him a long time ago. That's how strong Zilitu and her ultimate can be for you. So again, everybody's come off. Boss is pissed, right? So General Rockpile over here, whatever, General Pebblebrain, doesn't know what to do. He's at his wit's end, okay? So he's sending in more of his minions, and here they come. So again, you bring in cheat death heroes. So I'm going to use my Baron and my Decimus. And my Baron, I think, is like 1/10 of a second shy of being able to get a shield up. So if you build him with enough rage regeneration, he can get a shield up there. So I'm going to wait till these 2 mobs running, get their speed burst. See those little animations? Now they're going to bounce into that Dagna, and they're dead, okay? So Baron, I could have maybe, okay? However, I'm going to put Aatrox in, and he's going to absorb those impacts. Now I can bring Cyrus if I really, really want, and I do want. And you might think like, well, why would you bring Cyrus? So Cyrus is going to fart out that skeleton. And as soon as that skeleton is there, the mobs have to target it. They can't get around that skeleton. Now, I can put in Decimus again, and he's going to be there long enough for Zilitu to do the damage that she needs to. So, you're going to look at Zilitu because on her ultimate, she can reach down that lane. So anything that's getting past Cyrus is being taken care of by Zilitu. And if it isn't, you can drop in other heroes if you want, like your Valeria. So you can also put Cyrus right in that lane. It's up to you. If you, whatever way you want to try to accomplish this, it's Zilitu that's obviously a very strong representative of her faction. So now you're down to the last little bit. You're like, how's this guy going to beat the boss without a healer? Like, what the hell? So I let the boss punch once. I'm going to let him punch again. Now I'll put in my Baron. Now I'll put in my Brokir after the double fist. So these 4 units that are going to come rushing in, okay, you're starting to look at my cost maybe and be like, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do this? Okay, so Baron absorbs some impacts and Brokir absorbs some impacts. Now I'm going to put in my Decimus once both of these units have their moving fast icons. Now I can take Decimus out. Okay, so Brokir, he's having a problem. I'm going to take the impact. Okay, as soon as the boss starts a tantrum, when I have Volca in place here, watch what happens here. Okay, he's going to throw a fit. I guess he isn't. So I can put in my Aatrox. There's the fit that we're looking for. Once he kills Aatrox with that fit, he's going to stand there for a second and he's going to turn blue down the middle of his body. And he's just going to chill out. Okay. Wow, my Aatrox is tougher than I thought he was. So, anyways, boom, watch this. Okay. As soon as he turns blue, you put in your Cyrus. Cyrus drops his skeleton, so he's sharing damage. Okay. So I'll put down another skeleton. You'd be like, man, it's getting close here. So Zilitu from the other side is going to help him out. Now, by the time the boss kills right here, I can slide in Aatrox. Dead boss. GR2 stage 19, no power of dominance, no healer, no platform heroes, no Dolores, no cost generator, and pretty darn close. You can do it other ways. The first time I accomplished that, it was a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. But that's what's fun about GR2-19 or 21. Most people don't realize this, that you can do it in so many different ways. And that's one of them. If you don't care about the gear, the last bit of this video is going to show you what I had the heroes wearing. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you've been entertained or you have an idea now of possible lineups for yourself to beat GR2 Stage 19. And for those of you who enjoy the deep dive, let's get into the gear. First of all, I think that's absolutely hilarious that that's possible in this game, especially from the lack of videos that I've seen showing a strategy like that. So total stats, Valeria, okay, she's a warrior goddess. She smokes people, okay? She might not be the fastest how I have her built, but she does what you see she needs to do, okay? So in her rings, it's no set. No set in her amulet, but they're strong, okay? They're decent rolls. At minimum, top end of blue. That's key, okay? Big old attack chunk there in gold. That's all I want, okay? Crit rate to get her up to almost 100. And her artifact for this, I usually run her in something else for stuff, but the Wailing Skull is that purple thing that looked like Komodo coming out, and it helps. Zilitu has the same thing. So Zilitu, to my knowledge, Inferno Roar is Zilitu's set, okay? She's in 15k attack, and you need a little bit faster. And bear in mind, these heroes, they're maxed. I'll tell you when they're not, okay? This is crit rate because I can't really put another set together that is all attack. That crit damage, if you want her to be better, you put in attack percent there, okay? Attack bonus. But it got the job done. Big old chunk of speed, okay? You need a little bit of speed. You want them to be able to hit 2 times for every one of those Pebble Brain minions hits. Otherwise, it gets really darn difficult. And you're going to look and be like, you didn't use Cyrus much, but when you did, like, Cyrus was in damage gear, okay? I've fell in love with this hero for the past week since I've been actually gearing him in damage gears. And you'll see in other videos, if you're enjoying this Cyrus kind of footage that I'm showing you, that dude can hit for 300k, man. If he gets fully boosted and he's at his 5 stacks of the Soulbound Arcana set, 300k hits in Gear Raid 1. All right, so broke here. Same thing. I'm not trying to block. As you saw, they're never blocking more than 3, which is their innate max value. This Bastion Ring is just a big stat boost because it's mythic items. Okay, so my broke here is almost 112k. I wish I had him with a bit more of the rage regen so I could get his shield up a bit faster, but 43%. It's pretty helpful. And my Pantheon bonus really, really helps that. Again, you're looking at some, just in case, right? I only wanted that 60%. Anything else is a bonus. Even Poopy Pants rolls at bare minimum are still viable. And this is a hero without a healer that was taking impact damage, and you can do it. So you'll notice I didn't drop Volca. If I put Volca out there, they would be healing themselves. So showing you what's in Volca's gear, I don't think it's necessary. Now I'm going to go into a couple of the other defenders that I did use here. So Baron, you'll look, it's like 50k HP. What I was trying to do with my Baron, as you notice here, he's got 53% rage regen. I wanted him, if I could get another 100 attack speed on him, I would have his shield up every time I needed it. And after that shield, he's going to be unkillable for like 8 seconds after the shield, even if he doesn't have HP. With that shield, they can't. So he's almost like 15 seconds of unkillable in total with this hero, if you can get his shield up. Big old chunk of HP, broken sets, but just looking for anything that helped him with attack speed, rage regen, and a little bit of HP if it's possible. Defense, it helps, okay? He's got AK defense, so he doesn't get hit as hard as the other heroes are. So Dagna, just so that you know, you saw her out there doing something. She wasn't wearing any gear. And I guess you would like to see Aatrox, perhaps. That would be the final piece of that puzzle there. So the Aatrox, I had him, it doesn't really matter, but I mean, if he's doing damage, he's healing a little bit, okay? And then, not bad, okay? Aatrox, I don't know if you can get him to like 20k HP, I'm not certain. However, he was doing his job. When he died, he left a little bit of a pool that helped melt enemies that might have landed in it. So most of what I show you recently in the past 2 weeks is out of boredom for not being able to accomplish the rest of the faction trials because I am roster gated. I don't have the heroes. I tried real hard. I pulled over 130 summons this weekend to pull the Shemir so I could do Northerners, couldn't do it. If you enjoy the content, I upload every day, at least once. I hang out in Channel 1. And I thank you for stopping by. And hopefully you're having as much fun through your journey in this war that I have. This has been New Name, playing my favorite game, Watcher Realms. Take care and be kind, everybody.